Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Alpha Plus Education. I am Sanjeev Kumar Jha and here we are learning SPSS in small steps. This is video number 8 in which we will learn binomial test which is a non-parametric test. आओ सीखें how to calculate binomial test with SPSS. Binomial test is a non-parametric replacement of one sample t-test. Binomial test is a non-parametric inferential statistic used for hypothesis testing, as it is replacement of one sample t-test in non-parametric form. So it also helps in testing a null hypothesis. Let us form a null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between observed and hypothesized mean. Score of mathematics, say 13 is the hypothesized mean. Okay. So null hypothesis can be written like this. As it is a replacement of one sample t-test, it also tests the significance of mean difference. Okay. So there is two mean. First is observed mean, observed from the sample. Okay. And second is hypothesized mean, or it may be population mean, or it may be some standard value. So let us see how to calculate binomial test. So learning objective of this video is you will be able to test a null hypothesis with binomial test by using SPSS. Welcome to SPSS, and let me take you to the SPSS interface so that you can understand this practically. So here it is. I have data of math score. I will apply binomial t-test here, a binomial test here. Here is SPSS interface and here is data. I will apply binomial test on this data. Let us see how to apply the binomial test on this data. Similarly, we will click on analyze, but it is a non-parametric replacement. So click on non-parametric test, legacy dialog, binomial test. See here, analyze, non-parametric test, legacy dialog, binomial test. So in analyze option, you have non-parametric test option. So for any non-parametric, you have to come here. Here you have to click on legacy dialogues. On legacy dialogues, you will click on binomial test. So this is the path to calculate binomial test. Let us start. Analyze, non-parametric test, legacy dialog, binomial test. Once you will click on binomial test, this kind of dialog box will open. Here you will find all the listed variable. Here test variable, I have already told you from the listed variable we are to select test variable for which we need to apply the test here because we have only one variable, so we can send it by selecting it. Click here, it will come here. Here are two things, test proportion, because it is on for one sample test, so we use generally 0.50 so that this test is in two equal proportions, so that test can be applied on two equal proportions, 50% 50%. Here is dichotomy, so we put a cut point and write here cut point. What is cut point? Cut point is hypothesized mean or population mean. We write here on to the mean which we want to compare our sample mean. Okay. Thereafter we click on exact and options. If we require some specific thing, we can get there and then click on Okay, so let us start. First, send the variable, put cutoff point. Here I am comparing it with 13, test proportion 5.0. Exactness means confidence limit or something. We need only asymptotic only. Continue, options. If you need descriptive statistic, click here, and then if you need descriptive statistic, click here, and that's all. Then click on continue. This is from test options. Okay, continue, continue. So you will find output in this way. So you will find output in this way. If you have selected descriptive statistic, so it will come. We have sample size of 60, mean is 14, standard deviation 3.3, minimum is 7, maximum is 20. Okay. So as we have divided in 0.50 proportion, it will categorize in two categories. So it has categorized less than 13, less than equal to 13, or greater than 13, two categories. For less than equal to 13, 14 sample is there. For greater than 13, 46 is there. Observed proportion, this thing. And this is called p-value. If p-value is greater than 0.01 for 99% cases, 0.05 for 95% cases. If p-value is greater than this, we retain or accept hypothesis. Means if p is greater than 0.01 or 0.05, means there is no significant difference between tested value and sample value, tested mean and sample mean. But if p is less than this value, what is the case here? P is less than 0.01, means we reject the hypothesis. Here we have rejected the hypothesis. Okay, so in this way you can reject this hypothesis. So this is all for this video. If you like the video, press like button and subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed till now. Thank you.